Hi, I'm Meg Gerdate with the Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation, and you're watching the Downtown Living Show. Today's show will feature the Family Shoe Store, the Cane Gallery, and Pet Village. I'm here with Phil Bedford at the Family Shoe Store, an iconic business in downtown Goldsboro. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi.
Tell me a little bit about the history of this business and how long it's been downtown.
Let's see. My dad started managing a chain store on Center Street, and he managed that shoe store there for 10 years or so, and then he decided to go in business for himself. So in 1963, he bought this business, and we're proud to have been on this corner for the last 49 years.
Wonderful. It's amazing. You have such a wide variety of shoes here. I mean, men's, women's, all different styles. Can you tell me some of the brands that you carry?
Let's see. In the ladies' shoes, we carry a huge selection of dress shoes from companies like Benelli, J. Renee, Bose Hummerson, Naturalizer, Trotters, Life Stride, Hush Puppies. That would be some of our brands for ladies. And then for men, we carry Forsman shoes, Rockports, Nunbush, Brass boots. Then there's also, we carry men's work boots from Wolverine, Georgia Boots, Swap, and a couple of other brands that we carry. We carry Stride Light baby shoes, and also New Balance shoes, and Sperry topsiders for the family. One of our biggest brands for ladies lately has been our Dansko clogs, which we have a huge selection of Dansko clogs, which have been very popular lately.
And those are right behind us, right?
They're behind us, and this is one of the styles of Professional, which we have over 35 styles in the Professional right now, which is one of our big sellers.
And I have heard that they are extremely comfortable.
They are. They're good for standing on your feet, and a lot of teachers and nurses wear them. And so we've got the clogs as well as some of their other styles. They've even got boots and some other things that they carry for ladies.
Okay, great. Now, you know, you've been downtown so long, you have such a good relationship with the community. Tell me something that you do here, services that are unique that people won't find if they go into a big box shoe store.
We have a well-trained staff. We've got a lot of experience in shoes with many years of experience, and that we know how to really sit down and measure feet, give personal service, help people with their decision making when it comes to buying their shoes. And a lot of doctors from the area send their patients to see us to help them with their foot problems and things. So we've helped a lot of people over the years that were having problems that got them back up and going again.
Wonderful. You have, like I said, so many shoes here, and every time I've been in your store, you always have something, a special going on, a sale going on. Tell me what you've got for the holiday season and what you've got going on right now.
Let's see. Right now for the ladies, we've got over 1,000 pairs of shoes, ladies' fall dress and casual shoes that we're going to sell 40% off. We have a group of Dansko clogs that are $75 a pair. They're up to $60 off on those. And then all of our Danskos are $10 off. And those are some of their specials for ladies. For the men, we've got a special group that's half price. We have a group of brass boot shoes that are on sale now, $25 off a pair. And also all of our Rockports are on sale, $10 off a pair. So we're trying to give a variety of items on sale right now.
Okay. And before we started filming, we had a chance to chit-chat a little bit. You've been selling shoes for quite a long time. Will you tell me the story about, you know, how old you were when you sold your first pair of shoes and what that did for you as far as getting into this business? Well,
I grew up in the store. A friend of mine's parents ran a electric service shop down the street, and we played up and down the streets of Goldsboro back in the 60s. And then when I was 6 years old, a real good friend of my dad's, and my dad's name was Guy Bedford, but a real good friend of his was Mr. George Weeks, and he ran the George Street Grill. And he came in, and with some coaching, I sold my first pair of shoes when I was 6 years old.
That's
and
great.
Have been people ask me how long have I been in the shoe business, or working at the store, and I said, well, how long have I been working at the store, or how long have I been paid to be working at the store? But anyway, I've been here for a long time.
Oh, good. So, I mean, obviously you have a ton of experience selling shoes. You know, someone who just goes to a store and grabs a pair of shoes off the shelf and buys them and leaves, they may not know that there's a specific way that they're supposed to go about finding the perfect fit for them or a shoe that's right for them. Will you give me some advice as to finding a shoe that properly fits and, you know, so when I go next to buy shoes, I'm not just buying whatever thinking, you know, that it's going to fit perfectly.
Let's see, one thing that a misconception that people have is the way you tell if a shoe fits or not is by the length of your toes or how close your toes are to the end of the shoe. But that's really not the most important thing. The most important thing is you check for the ball of your foot where your big toe connects at and make sure that joint, the ball of your foot, fits in the widest part of the shoe. And that ensures that your foot, when your arch sits properly on the shoe, and it gives you a more balanced fit and it's more support better for your feet.
Okay.
So fit the widest part of your foot to the widest part of the shoe.
I never knew that. I grew up with my mom, you know, pressing on the toe, you know.
That's important still, but it's not the most important.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Well, can you tell me your hours here and how people, if they want to come in and visit you or have a question, who can they call? When can they come in?
Let's see, we're open every day from 9 to 5:30, except for Sundays we're closed. And if you need to get up with us, it's 919-735-2093, or just catch me on the street.
And your address here?
It's 135 East Walnut Street, the corner of John and Walnut Street in downtown Goldsboro.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
All right, I enjoyed it.
I'm here with David Kane, the owner of the Kane Gallery, downtown Goldsboro. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for coming. Merry Christmas.
You too. So tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in Goldsboro and how long have you been doing photography?
I've been in Goldsboro since 1993. Joined the Navy out of high school, originally from Pennsylvania, and came south and stayed south.
Okay.
And started my photography in the Navy. Got out of the Navy and pursued my photography, and then came to Goldsboro and pursued my full-time storefront dream. Had several different studios throughout the Goldsboro area attached to my home or in a garage or stuff like that. Started out in a bedroom, but this has been my dream. I've been downtown now 6.5 years. Was able to come into this building and design it from scratch.
Wow.
So we were able to, put everything where we wanted it, and the props and the fireplace and the spiral staircase, and I mean just all kinds of custom things that you won't normally see in a photography studio.
Well, it's gorgeous in here, and when we walked in, you do a wonderful job decorating.
Thank you.
For every season. We walked in, and I said, it even smells like Christmas in here. So it's beautiful. Anybody?
It's the magic. I mean, it's the magic of both Christmas and the magic of portrait photography. So, I mean, it's creating that magic and capturing that magic.
Where do you get your passion from for photography?
I would say I'm blessed. I'm blessed with the passion and the ability to create magical portraits based on someone's story, and truly capturing that story and telling it in a timeless portrait. The passion is from being a small kid that had a little 110 camera to my first 35 millimeter as a graduation present. I'm working with film for numerous years. I've been doing photography for 27 years. So, doing film first, I was trained to know when to take the photo rather than count on the camera to take the photo.
Okay.
So the passion is from the people. Everybody is different, but everybody has their own story, and it's so rewarding to hear that story and then to see it come to life on a portrait.
You do an amazing job. You're located downtown, and I have seen you take photos in different areas downtown where I would think that would never work for a photo. What do you like about being located down here?
Downtown is it's great because it's very historical. The building itself is very historical. The person that updid it, Carrie Thompson, did a super job with keeping beadboard ceiling and the fireplace mantles, and I mean just the historic value of what it means to be downtown. As I said, it's always been my dream to have a storefront, and when this came, it was like doors closed and other doors open, and this was God saying, this is for you. And so downtown, in the 6.5 years that I've been here, it's just remarkable to see the positive turnaround features that are happening in downtown. Center Street is a prime example. I mean, there's a lot of flack about it, but it's really beautiful. And it's, you know, when they finish that whole thing, that's going to be, I mean, downtown Goldsboro is going to be a model city for all the areas around.
I agree.
It's, you know, the railroad station. I mean, there's a lot of historical buildings here that most people just drive by and don't even notice. And for me, my eye is always looking like, oh. And so, you know, I look at that ball and I think, oh, that could be really cool. Or, you know, there was a wedding that I did one time around Christmas that I saw the bride and groom's reflection in the ball, and I was like, oh, wait, we gotta like do this photo. And that's, you know, bringing it downtown and seeing the different buildings was like, oh, this is a good spot, wait.
Yeah, I've seen some great photos using the architecture downtown.
Absolutely.
And you just do such a remarkable job.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Tell me, when people come in here, I mean, when I got married, we had a photographer do our photos, and it was like, you know, you get all these ideas, and then the day is up and you're like, I don't really know what I want. So how do you help people decide what they want their photos to be like? And for people who know exactly what they want, how do you make that happen for them?
I think first and foremost is building a relationship. It's very important for me as the Kane Gallery to know what you're looking for. And even if you don't really know what you're looking for, then it's a matter of talking to you about what you like and what you don't like, and finding out where you're looking to go. Do you want an outdoor portrait, or do you want something in the studio that's timeless? I've got the best of both worlds, and that, you know, I've got God's nature outside, and I've got the greatest studio that I can possibly have. So in a lot of cases, people will start off and say, you know, the end thing right now is outdoor portraits. So people will say, I think I want an outdoor portrait, and then they'll look at some stuff and we'll talk and we'll do both. So it's just a matter of, you know, getting a feel for that customer, and someone that comes to the Kane Gallery is going to value quality portraiture. So in that aspect, it's so rewarding to me to create that portrait, to create that magic, and create that story for that customer, so that when they look at it, they can say, oh my gosh, this was the guy's last day of flying a F-15, and, you know, the sun is perfect. Or this was a dress that's been in the family for 50 years. And you know, that's the timeless portraits that we offer as the Kane Gallery.
Okay. And you, like I said, you've got this place decked out for the holidays. So tell me some holiday specials you have going on. What can people expect if they want to come down and get, you know, obviously little ones get their photos taken at Christmas. They're so cute.
We've got a lot of specials going on for the Christmas season. We've got all of our sessions are half price. So we have in-studio sessions for $25, out of studio for $37. We've got all of our packages are set up by sheets, but there's no set poses that you have to choose. You can choose a variety of poses. Packages are discounted. They start at $69 for the holiday season. We also have all of our wall portraits at 25% off their regular prices. So that's regular portraits, canvas, brushstroke, oils, all of that is 25% off. We have all types of custom props here for Christmas. We just totally, this is my time of year, so we totally go all out, and we've got a custom sled that is very versatile, two sides, and the fireplace and the tree and the spiral staircase, and it just goes on and on and on. And we can do outside as well as inside, wherever your heart desires. So some super, super deals going on. We've got a very professional lab that has remarkable turnaround times during the holidays. They go 24/7. So literally, you know, if we take a photo today and you place your order, within a couple days, you'll have your photos back within a week.
Then that's great for Christmas presents
Yes,
and to have up on
absolutely.
the wall when family comes over.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
So there's still time. It's not, you know, it's not out of the season yet, and probably up until the 17th or 18th of December, we can still get something back for Christmas.
Okay. And after Christmas is over, you know, we switch gears. We got a lot of seniors who want to get their portraits done. You do a great job with those.
Thanks. And
How can people contact you, and when should they get in touch with you to set up senior portraits?
Senior portraits go pretty much all year round. For the yearbooks, they have to have that in by September, so that's kind of already done. But the misconception for senior portraits is that they have to go through the school photography companies, and they do not, in essence, have to do that. All they have to do is the yearbook mode for the school school photography company. So a lot of it, you know, like I did one recently where the guy was a fisherman, and so we went out, and he lives out in Raintree, so they have a lake out there. He put a boat out there, and we got some portraits of him fishing. So that's the personal effects that I can do versus a school photography company that's set to where they have to be.
Okay.
Again, it's an all year round thing, but you can call the Kane Gallery at 919-735-6510. 919-735-6510. I'm also on Facebook, the Kane Gallery Portrait Studio, and my personal David Kane on Facebook. Either way, my website is kanegallery.com. There's a access that you can click on and send me an email through my website.
Okay.
Definitely check out all the different categories that are on my website, the senior portraits and all that. Senior portraits are a great thing because, in essence, it's somebody's, in a lot of cases, it's somebody's first real portrait session. And so there again, it's about communicating and talking to people and letting them know, you know, hey, if you're into, you know, photography, or if you're into reading the Bible, or, you know, books or art or music, whatever you're into, bring that so we can personalize it to you. And that's what, there again, it's creating the magic of capturing that story that you want.
And you do everything. You do weddings, families, babies. I mean,
Yes.
people just need to walk in your front door and they can see your fabulous photos all over this place.
Thank you. Yes, yes. It's a wide variety. I would say weddings are my specialty, but I do all the Wages Child Care Centers. I do several different child care centers. We do, you know, senior portraits are awesome, bridal portraits, kids, families. We do a lot of fundraisers for churches or sports organizations where they sell a certificate and they get 85% of that back to them up front. So those fundraisers, a person gets a free 11x14 when they purchase these certificates. So, you know, there are many opportunities for different churches or anything. If you're interested, they can, you know, again, go back to the website or phone number or whatever.
Okay, and your address here?
117 North James Street.
Okay.
And we are below Ash Street, but we're a half a block down from St. Stephen's Church and a half a block up from North Carolina Wesleyan College, which is the tallest building in downtown Goldsboro.
And your hours?
Hours are flexible because I do a lot of location stuff. So I don't have set. Pretty much in the studio is a 9 to 5, but it's not an everyday in the studio. So definitely call before you come, or you know, try to set an appointment if at all possible, because it's so much easier and so much less frustrating if you come down and I'm not here because I'm out on a session somewhere, or you know, trying to meet some new clients and stuff like that.
Okay, and your phone number one last time?
919-735-6510.
Okay, well, great. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
You too. I'm here with George Lipscomb at Pet Village in downtown Goldsboro. Hello, George.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Fine.
Tell me a little bit about Pet Village. You've been downtown quite a long time. Tell me your history.
Oh yeah, I started out couple doors down from where I'm at now, 39 years ago.
Man.
So I've been downtown, not the whole time, but most of the time, for 39 years.
You haven't always been in this location, correct?
No, this location's approximately 22 years.
Okay. Now, what do you like about this location?
The location.
I know you're very visible here
Yes.
with traffic.
And I like to be downtown. There's not all that much traffic, but people come to a specialty store, and that's what I am.
Okay. Tell me about some of the services you provide here that people may not find elsewhere in town.
Well, I have the biggest selection of fish probably than anybody else in probably eastern North Carolina. We have birds, we have hamsters, gerbils, guinea pigs, rabbits. We also sell feeder mice and feeder rats for snakes.
Okay.
And we also have a ceramic shop, so we have a wide variety of different things to offer people.
Now, your fish, is it strictly freshwater?
Now we have cold water fish, we have tropical fish, we have African cichlids, and we also have marine fish.
I hear you are wonderful. If someone comes in and they're looking for something specific, you kind of go out of your way to find it for people.
Oh yes.
Okay.
If I don't have it, I try to get it for them.
Okay. Now, you have ceramics. You have a huge variety of ceramics. And I know you have everything people need here to make them, but tell me a little bit about your Christmas trees.
Well, we make between 150 to maybe 200 trees a year. But then we sell at Christmas time approximately 125.
Wow.
But this year, a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So we've sold quite a few so far.
And you've got a variety. I mean, people can get them, you know, in traditional green. You've got the white. Can they get specific colored bulbs for their trees?
Yes.
Okay.
We also paint them any color you want them. Black, blue, red, green. Give us time. We can do
Okay.
it.
So people could get like a college themed tree if they wanted
Right.
to. Oh, very cool. Okay. Tell me about some specials you've got going on right now.
Well, I say all my prices are better than anybody else's, even Walmart. So everything I have is on special.
Okay. And I know, that, you know, people often think, oh, they only do pets and ceramics, but I know during the summer months, you were wonderful about promoting people gardening, and you have pecans in your shop right now. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we buy a lot of pecans and resell them, and they go all over the United States. People air mail them everywhere, or the post office, just about anywhere. Can't get pecans of this variety, fresh as these are, hardly any place else in town. So,
Wonderful. Now, tell me about some of the other products you have. You've got pets, you've got fish, you've got ceramics, but you have a lot for people who want to care for their pets too.
you know, we don't have a lot of dog and cat supplies, but for fish, birds, small animals, we have a big selection. We don't have it, we can order it for you.
Okay. Tell people how they can get a hold of you if they want to reach you.
Well, naturally, I'm in the phone book. Also, if I come downtown, come to the traffic circle, very easy to find.
And your phone number here?
919-734-8100.
And your address?
228 North Center Street.
Wonderful. And what hours are you open during the day?
We're open every day from about 9:30 to 5:30. On Saturday from 9:30 to 5. Closed on Sunday.
Okay. And if someone wants to order a Christmas tree, can they just walk in and buy one, or do they need to special order things?
Both ways.
Both
If you want a special tree, we'll make it for you, but we have a variety. You can come in and buy them right off the table.
Wonderful. All right. Well, you heard him. Come on in, get your Christmas tree, get some stuff for your pets. Thank you for talking with us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching today's show. To find out more about downtown Goldsboro and events downtown, please visit www.dgdc.org or find us on Facebook under Downtown Goldsboro.